we doing, Johnny?
We're going to shoot some ballistic wax, some terracotta wax, and we're going to compare these two pellets. So we've got a standard 16 grain JSB Exact, and then we're going to have a JSB Hades Diablo, which has got this cutout on the head that you can see here. So different pellets for different applications. It's going to be interesting to see. I haven't tested these before, see how this expands. They've had some good reviews, and they've had some, you know, there's been quite a lot of people asking about them and coming in and purchasing them, but I've failed to get out and actually shoot them myself. So it'll be interesting to see what this produces. So we'll just shoot this up against the standard, and hopefully there'll be a difference that we can observe in the wax. They may be very similar, but we'll give it a go, shall we?
Yes.
Right. First one is the JSB standard Round Nose. Buff. Right. So both pellets are in there. You can actually see in the wax the imprint of the rifling that's engraved on the pellet as the pellet's gone through and spun into the hole, which is pretty amazing. But
so just remind me, so the one on the left is what?
This is the Hades.
Oh, it was, okay.
No, it wasn't. Tell a lie. I was just checking you were paying attention. That was the Hades. That was the JSB Exact, the standard, the first one. So really looking at them,
the JSB standard is actually a wider.
Yeah, it does look like it at that distance. Be interesting to see how much further they are. I think that Hades might have penetrated further. It's difficult to say.
Got a knife?
Yeah, I have actually. So this is the Hades pellet, which we've just cheese wired through. There it be, look. There we go. So it's turned sideways. Just fish that out. There it is. I think this wax is quite hard at the moment, but it hasn't really expanded the pellet. But it's a fair old channel in there, isn't it? And it hasn't come through, so it's expanded out fairly well in there. Should we have a look at the other one? Oh. Well, I can tell you it's gone in a lot further. Isn't it? A lot further. So obviously the cutouts in the head are slowing that right down, aren't they? So quite a big difference. So that's stopping in the target a lot quicker with a Hades head on it. So but interestingly enough, the actual channel that you'd expect that to be wider. And it is a bit actually, isn't it here? At the back end, it's definitely wider, yeah. So basically your energy retention, it's dispersing the energy more in a shorter distance. So I guess when you're sort of shooting rabbits, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. How these will be accuracy-wise further down range would be interesting to find out. But yeah, interesting.
Okay, Johnny, so you've got some other examples of some terracotta stuff.
Yeah, these were actually shot by a friend of mine, but this is basically cast moulds of the inlet channels. You did a film with Phil Price a number of years ago. Was it years ago now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, years ago. Barracuda Hunter Extreme we've done with these and replicating what Phil had done, and it's really interesting results. So this is actually the same pellet in 2.2 and 1.77, and immediately looking at those, if I put my hand over there, you'd think that this is going to be the 2.2. Well, it's not. That's actually the 1.77. So the 2.2 going slower, the energy transfer into the target, it's penetrated a bit further, but it just hasn't seemed to have opened up the channel like the 1.77 has, and it's remarkable when you look at that. You wouldn't think that would be the case. You'd think it'd probably be the other way around. Shorter, wider channel with the 2.2, but in this instance, with this particular type pellet, which is like a flathead with a cross in it, this is the end result. So it's always interesting to get a bit nerdy and do these things, because yeah, the outcomes are sometimes not what you're expecting. So there you go.